Assalamu alaikum everyone. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I hope that you are all well. Ramadan Mubarak. I know that I have not said anything this whole Ramadan, but alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and accept from us regardless. I'm actually doing this video for the second time now because the first one I did it this morning on my way to where I was going, and I was all bright-eyed and bushy-tails, and now alhamdulillah it's like an hour and a half or so before iftar, so I'm like not so bright-eyed but bushy-tailed because I'm happy, alhamdulillah. So I just wanted to alhamdulillah come on here because tonight I believe is the beginning of the last 10 nights of Ramadan, inshallah, in South Africa. And so, you know, it's a special time, alhamdulillah. It's a blessed time. This whole month is special and blessed, but this whole month is special and blessed, alhamdulillah. But these last 10 nights is especially blessed, alhamdulillah. Oh, and if you're new here, my name is Iman, formerly known as the author of the Believer's Book of Magic, a 29-day guide to attracting abundance through gratitude, alhamdulillah. And that book, alhamdulillah, is something that I really want to talk about. It's a book that changed my life. It's a book, alhamdulillah, that I wrote in a time in my life where I truly knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was going to show me different, and it changed my life. And people who've been on this journey, my OG subscribers, they'll know, alhamdulillah, that book changed me, changed my life, and I just pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses you with the same. So if you are interested in buying that book, please let me know, inshallah. Contact me. All of the contacts are going to be in the description. So basically, my message for what's inspiring me this Ramadan, what's coming inside of my heart this Ramadan, is the idea of just be still and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is your Lord. Alhamdulillah. And I say that, sorry guys, and I say that because alhamdulillah, this Ramadan has been such a different one for me, compared to like many Ramadans in my life. I think last Ramadan I was also saying the same thing, like this Ramadan is so different for me, I'm so busy, because for a good 10, 12, 13, 14 years of my life, all the 14 or 15 Ramadans I fasted. I think this is my 14th Ramadan fasting. I've always been very focused, very how do I say, very focused, I had nothing else pressing to do except for ibadah. I had nothing else pressing to do except for to worship my Lord. And so alhamdulillah, I pray and I make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided me in that moment and in that time to make the best of my time when I was free. And so now alhamdulillah, I'm quite busy. My days are busy, my nights are busy, my life is very busy, alhamdulillah. And it's busy beyond just, it's busy beyond just work and everything. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm an employee, I'm a business person, I'm a friend, and so my life is very busy. But the core of what I always wanted to achieve in every single Ramadan was the idea of growth. And this Ramadan, alhamdulillah, is teaching me that growth doesn't have to necessarily look like exertion. Growth, maybe a manifestation of my growth, is just being. I made a very conscious decision this month that I was going to continue living my life. the way that I've been living my life. I was going to continue listening to the things that I was going to be listening to, doing the things that I've been doing. Not because, I don't care about, no, but simply because if I won't do it outside, if I won't do it in Ramadan, then I shouldn't be doing it, period, point blank, period, right? And so therefore, I've had to assess for the many years. I've had to assess myself, assess my conversations, assess my friendships, and assess, where I'm going, the things that I look at, what I'm scrolling through. I've had to assess so many of those things for so many years that alhamdulillah I've gotten to a point where it's like we are all sinful human beings, alhamdulillah, but there is nothing that I'm overtly doing every day with myself, with my time, and my heart is telling me this is wrong, this is unacceptable. You know what I mean? And so this Ramadan, I really have especially felt like that. I felt like, alhamdulillah, obviously we increase ourselves in good deeds, we increase ourselves in goodness, and we minimize our wrongs, and obviously we make mistakes, but there's and may Allah guide us, may Allah make what I'm saying true, alhamdulillah. There's nothing that made me feel like, okay, I need to do less of this because I know it's wrong. I've asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow me to live through this Ramadan, and also last Ramadan, to live through this Ramadan, to move through this Ramadan in my business, in my hastiness, in my whatever, and allow the foundation that I've set in the 10 years of reforming, working hard, reforming myself, working hard, eliminating things from myself, eliminating certain friendships, because in those 10 years, alhamdulillah, allow me in this moment to live in those things that I've been working towards, right? And that's another thing. I feel like when we convert to Islam, I feel like people don't understand. When we convert to Islam, it's not just like, oh, alhamdulillah, I took shahada, here I am. No, it's like it's an unlearning, right? So much in psychology and trauma, but in all of these things, they really talk about unlearning the things that are keeping you stuck, unlearning the habits that are keeping you in toxic cycles, unlearning the ways in which you are accepting love that's not good for you, right? We can accept that when it comes to, psychology and therapy and all of that good stuff, but the same applies when it comes to tasawwuf and trying to reform yourself as a human being, and trying to make yourself someone who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves, and who loves Allah. Let me say, you can't make yourself into somebody who Allah loves, because only Allah chooses, right? But who lives their life, somebody who lives their life with that internal reality, and inshallah an external reality manifestation, that they love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It takes a lot of unlearning. I can say I love Allah all the time, but I'm there in the DMs scrolling through the things that are wrong, or I'm there, saying really mean and hurtful things online. I'm there losing my temper to my loved ones or my kids or my husband, and going, I can say all of those things, but who I am, only Allah sees, right? And yeah, so anyway, I wish that the message that I recorded this morning was this message that I'm recording now, because I felt like I was so clear this morning, but right now I am not clear. But yeah, so alhamdulillah, I pray for you all. I pray for all of us, inshallah, these last blessed days and this blessed month, inshallah. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts from us, Allah protects us, Allah guides us, inshallah. Allah makes it easy, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us from now until the following Ramadan, inshallah, to be reaping the rewards and the goodness of this Ramadan, right? My intention this month, alhamdulillah, is to truly live and be in such a way that I do not carry any shame or any fear or any sins, because inshallah I'm I've worked so many years to reform, and I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. And obviously we're human beings, we make mistakes. I make mistakes every single day, but I'm just talking about like in my daily habits, the daily things that I do, how I think, right? That's the most thing, how I think, what I contemplate in my heart, what my heart goes to. And it can't even, sometimes it's not even about necessarily being sinful or doing vulgar things. Sometimes it's literally just about, like, if something happens, does my mind automatically go to anxiety? Does my mind automatically go to like the worst case scenario? Or do I feel, hasbunallahi wa ni'mal wakil? Do I say to Allah, Ya Allah, I trust in you, I worship in you, you are sufficient for me? Do I turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in every single thing, no matter what? Even if, even when I do make a mistake, is my first instinct, right, not to seek to people, not to seek to cover my mistakes or justify my actions, but just to turn to Allah first and foremost and be like, Ya Rab, girl, Ya Rab, I did it, like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And that internal life, what what your heart cries for, right? Alhamdulillah. I think many years, last Ramadan, the Ramadan before last, which was the Ramadan that literally changed my life. Like right after that, my life completely changed. Alhamdulillah. I had spoken, and I remember I was in the masjid, and I was wearing niqab at the time, alhamdulillah, and I was in the masjid, and I talked about muraqabah, right? And how one of my teachers had taught me how, inshallah, when we remember Allah, right, when we teach ourselves to sit every day for years and years and years, or months, or however long, you teach yourself to remember Allah, right? And that is saying Allah, 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 calling Allah's name in your heart, right? And saying the shahada on your lips as a form of dhikr continuously all the time. There will come a time in your life where you are not able to remember, right? You're not able to remember because your life is so busy. You've got so many things happening. You're not able to remember Allah, right? But your heart, because it has been such a habit and it's been it is ingrained in your heart will remind you of Allah. Your heart will call you towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You might want to go and start thinking about, such and such Susie did this and this to me and I'm so mad. No, but your heart is going to deviate and take you back to the remembrance of Allah. You might want to think about, I'm so stressed about like this and that, I don't know what I'm going to do and blah blah blah. No, your heart is going to call you back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Obviously we worry, we have anxieties, we have things, we have situations that we think to ourselves, how am I going to get through this? I don't know. But I'm telling you, you always make it through and you always fine. And I always think to myself, Ya Allah, why did I, like, all the time, why did I worry? Like, Ya Allah, you had my back, you were with me, you accepted me, you heard my du'as, you heard me crying to you, even though I wasn't sat on a mat crying to you, but Ya Allah, you heard my heart. I might have been thinking or talking to this person or whatever, but Ya Allah, you heard my heart in that moment. You heard my plea to you. You heard me asking you for your favor, for your guidance, for your help in that moment, even though outwardly I just look like everybody else. But Ya Rab, internally you knew me. You were with me, right? And alhamdulillah, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of what I'm learning this Ramadan, right? What I'm learning, it's not about the outward stuff, the how many minutes of this am I doing, it's about like, now you've done all of that. For many years you did the minutes and you did the tilawas and you did the tafsir courses, you did all of that, alhamdulillah. And there's so much more to learn all the time, right? It's not just like, you did it once and you're fine. There's always so much more to learn. But now, after you did all of that, alhamdulillah, how did it change you? How did it change you? And what is your heart like how did it change you? Now it's time for your heart now to be the one that takes over. The heart that you implanted dhikr, the heart that you implanted remembrance of Allah, the love of Allah, the obedience of Allah, the adoration of your Rabb, right? That heart now, that's the one that's taking over, and it's carrying through these times where you can't be consciously feeding it. It's not feeding you, right? So that's my Ramadan, alhamdulillah. Yeah, so that's where I am, guys. Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us, guide us, protect us, purify us, and increase us all, inshallah. To all of my OG subscribers, hello. I love you all. A lot has changed, and I wish I could sit down and like with everybody personally and just be like, oh guys, you know. But alhamdulillah, if you are new here, please subscribe, please like the channel. If you're not new here, please like the channel, say hi, inshallah. I know there's some people, alhamdulillah, who used to comment on my videos who aren't commenting anymore. Please, like, I'm still me. I'm just different, but I'm still me, but I'm different. So yeah, please say hi, inshallah. Introduce yourself if you're new. And again, like I said, I am the author of The Believer's Book of Magic, a 29-day guide to attracting abundance through gratitude. I have not said that sentence in so long, actually. It like came to me today, as I was thinking about like something else. Like my book came to me today, and I've been saying to myself, I need to start the course again. Really start it again. Connect with more sisters and brothers like around the world once again to really help, because I'm telling you now, it's changed my life, and the same growth, the same goodness, the same blessings that I've seen personally, I'm making dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps me be able to help others manifest that. I don't like that word, manifest, but it's like the best, most fitting word. Help Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help others manifest the growth and the blessings that I've seen in my own life, in their own life. Ameen. So anyway, I love you all for the sake of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all. I just wish happy just now as I almost I'm heading into some major traffic, but alhamdulillah, I wanted to show you a beautiful mountain, like one of my favorite parts, alhamdulillah, of my drive is just seeing this beautiful mountain and just in all of its glory, alhamdulillah. Anyway, I love you all for the sake of Allah. I am hot, my hijab is coming off, so we gotta go. I love you all for the sake of Allah. May Allah bless you all, alhamdulillah.